Today we're going to look at Paris, France. I've never been to France, so I'm finding this interesting. We're going to take a look close to this Le Centre Pompidou. And I looked at this earlier, and it looks like it's some type of a library, art library. And it's a very interesting looking building. It has these pipes everywhere. Now this building is out of this world. I would not expect to see something like this in the US. It looks more like a factory than any type of library. The thing that strikes me is that it's such a nice building. It's supposed to be art, and then there's graffiti here. And there's like some dirt over here also. So that's something I don't like. Now there's some people, now they're standing with their arms crossed. So that usually means that they want people to stay away from them. So that's not a good sign. It's not a welcoming type of sign. Let's see here. I mean, it does look like there are people from all over the world in Paris. This street does look very busy. They have very nice cars. Instead of motorcycles, they have these scooters. I mean, here's some looking motorcycles. And they have these motorcycles with like 2 wheels in front. Or these scooters. Like, I hardly ever even see a scooter here in the US. So that's something different also. It looks like there's people smoking a lot. Here's another one smoking. There's some more graffiti. They like chocolates. Let's see here. Looks like a taxi driver. Here's some renovations. Some more people walking. Okay, let's go over here. We'll see some more things up here. There's some type of hotel. Some more graffiti. So it's supposed to be a nice city, but I see a lot of graffiti and I see a lot of people standing on the street smoking. They have like these plain shirts on, so it seems like they dress kind of plain, but they do have nice clothes on. Here's some type of art. Let's go look at here. What is this? Looks like some type of flower, some type of people dancing. Okay, I don't really like this here. So even though it's France, there's some English words here. It says copy self. Okay, there's an ambulance. Let's go over here now. So here's some older type of buildings. Now this is something I would like to see when I go there. Some type of older, historic buildings. Okay, let's see, what else is there to see here? It kind of looks plain. Looks like some clothing stores. Not much to see here except like this old building. I like to see that if I go there. Let's see. Yeah, so this looks nice. This almost looks like a tourist area here. Almost like a castle. Maybe this is a castle. I don't know. There's a lot of people here. People walking. There's a lot of construction in the area. There's a fountain. All the buildings are one color. I guess that's the way they built them back in the day. It doesn't seem like it's really warm there because I see some people wearing jackets. Okay, well, let's go see another part of France really quick. So this was like some type of hotel. Oh, this must be really nice, but we're gonna go see like a more of a normal area of France. Let's see, where should we go? Where should we go? Maybe we should like go over here. Let's see. What's over here? Okay, so there's like no people here. This building looks really old and damaged. Here's someone walking. Let's see, what is this? This doesn't look interesting at all. I think this might be the hospital. There's nothing really interesting here. It's just a bunch of plain buildings. They don't look like any historic type of buildings. Looks kind of trashy to me. But maybe that's just the type of architecture that's there. Here's like, it looks like there was a building there once. Look at all this graffiti. Here's another building that was turned into like an ad or maybe art. It's got these art type looking things. Let's see, a lot of these motorcycles again. So they really like these. I wouldn't even call these motorcycles. They're more like little scooters. Okay, they've got these art things everywhere. So they really like art. Looks like some type of flea market. Like a cheap flea market in this area. Some more graffiti. People that noticed the Google car. More of these bicycles, these scooters. Traffic. Yeah. Let's go over here. So English sandwich. Maybe that's also French. I don't know. I don't speak French. There's garbage. I don't know. Nothing special about this part of France. Paris, France. So it's like if you want to go to Paris, France, and you want to see some nice things, you gotta know where to go. Because not every area of France is nice. But they do all have pretty much nice cars. I did see some trashy cars. Their sidewalks are so small. It's like any car can drive onto the sidewalk. And they have all these bicycles. They must be much healthier than us here in the US. Since they walk so much and they take their bicycles everywhere. Well, they build everything. Let's see. It is a big city. I mean, they got all these big buildings. And this is, when I think of France, this is what I think of. Like all these people sitting on the sidewalk and drinking coffee or whatever they drink. But this doesn't look like a nice place to sit though, because they've got all this construction here. I mean, all these buildings and walls are so plain, all one color. I mean, there must be some really nice areas. I just didn't go to these areas that are very nice. All these ads and the poles of these buildings. They got these stairs you just have to stand on. Let's see here. Seems like there's a lot of people from Africa live here. A lot. So maybe it's like a little African village. And these arts here again, all these art things they have. All these cars, these little cars. This does look like kind of like African art here. Okay, let's go look at another part of France. What part should we pick now? Let's go a little further away. Let's go like right here. Just a random any place anywhere in Paris. Just to see what people actually look like. Now this looks like really bad. It doesn't look nice at all. Graffiti. It looks kind of poor. Okay, but maybe it's just the bad part of the street. Looks like there isn't any parking here. They've got a train there. I see a lot of trash. Stairs. They've got this fence, and they've got a fence on top. It's like people climb over the fence. It's nothing really interesting here either. Again, they've got this graffiti everywhere. Oh, here's some more people. So it looks like they do have a lot of foreigners in France. Looks like they're building something here. So they do build a lot of things. There's some stores. I don't know, this is maybe a mechanic. That looks interesting. I don't know if I'd like to actually live in France. It does look very different than the US. If I was to live in France, maybe in like a smaller city, because I don't really like large cities. Because this looks very crowded to me. Like there's no room to park. There's like people on top of people. Okay, well that's my review of France.